Okay, alright. I think we should be good now. Let me make sure on my end that this is going okay. Okay, there we go. I can hear it on my feed. For a second there, I was like, there's no sound coming through. This isn't right. Alright, I think I've been here already. Let's see, have I been to the August Row? I don't think I have. Yeah, I figured it'd be kind of fun to hang out here for, I don't know, a couple hours before tonight's show. We're covering the Iron Giant tonight, ladies and germs. And also, if you head over to my main channel, I got a video releasing.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
That doesn't sound good. I think I know this mission, and I'm gonna skip it for now. Because in continuity to this game's story, probably shouldn't do this one just yet. Alright, so let's scan there. We're gonna leave Argus Row alone for now. Hawking, Kepler Bridge, all that. Alright, we're gonna go to Novaria. So we'll check out the other little systems first. And then we'll head over to Novaria's system. Boom! Alright, we'll survey away. Amaranthine. No idea what's here. But that's why we look. That's why we check, we explore. Speaking of exploring, actually, you know, while I'm waiting for this to load up, I checked something that I hadn't checked previously. We're gonna add Garrus and Tally. Yeah, there's one thing I've been meaning to look up. Okay, that answers that question. I was wondering about that. I'd put up a poll in my community section asking you all, dear viewers, if you think I should play Mass Effect Andromeda after the trilogy. And it looks like most of you are saying yes. In fact, it looks like all but one said yes. So, I guess after the trilogy, we will play Andromeda. I'm guessing whoever voted no probably is like, no, I want you to go ahead and play Red Dead, which I can understand. I kind of am itching to play Red Dead myself, but that's fine. It's no biggie. Maybe let's head over this way. Fact of the matter is, I've played the Red Deads multiple times. I have not played Andromeda all the way through. Ever. So, you will get to see me experience that whole thing for the first time. We'll see if it's truly as bad as people say, or if it's okay, or maybe it's actually great. Who knows? And people are playing it like, I know, and it sucks. I forgot to sell some items. Whoops. That's okay. We can convert some of that into Omnigel. Alright, let's run all over this rocky terrain here. I'm curious if this planet corresponds with a mission that I've already received word of. And I just am stumbling upon this by accident. Alright, another Turian insignia. And engineering outpost. So, really no idea where we are. Not being attacked, so might not be so bad.
Moving out.
Okay, there's people.
Hello,
Oh, okay, Helena Blake.
I owe you a debt of gratitude. With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
Those men deserve to die. Now, are we going to have a problem?
Not if I can help it, Commander. I hope you can see that I am by far a lesser evil than those men.
I'm totally letting her live because I actually kind of like her.
Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. There will be no drugs and no slave taking for the Batarians. Those days are over.
This gang has a reputation for drugs and slaving. It's too late to change that.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps this organization has been so tainted by those two idiots that it cannot be redeemed. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do...
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre. Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
And there we go. Peacefully resolved. Isn't that nice? Alright, calm down, everyone. Alright, I'm curious if will they attack me if I walk in there? It's fine. We'll leave peacefully. We'll just walk away. It's all good. Okay, I'm gonna go to my requisition guy, and we're gonna sell some stuff. How we don't overload our inventory. Though, let's go ahead and pick our own loadout. Looks like this is the best one. Alright, let's check our upgrades. Let's see, Shredder rounds are pretty dope. Weapon stability. I can do heat absorption plus stamina. Well, it's a bad heat absorption actually, so not good. Let's do that one. And here, let's see, cryo rounds. We lose accuracy, so I don't like that. Minus 20 damage, but 50% plus shield bypass. That's actually pretty dang good. Oh, definitely switch into that. I think that's, yeah, okay. We are good. We are good to go. Let's make sure our metagel is full too. I'm not worried about the chit chats. Alright. Liara's locker. What does Liara even use? It looks like she's a pistol lady. That's a good one. Probably the best one. I'll go with that. Kinetic stabilizer. And let's check her armor. That's a nice upgrade. She's the lady in red. Nah, it's not good enough. It's more or less similar grade of armor, but I'll keep the one I got. It's fine. Okay, tally. Okay, and I think Tally, let's see, she's 152. So I'm assuming she's using the shotgun. That's probably the best one. Shield bypass, and I'll give her a combat scanner too. Rex, I'm almost positive, uses a shotgun. Have I really not picked up any Krogan armor? What the heck? There we go. Oh, whoa, that's horrible. What the heck is that? Please tell me I can buy some new armor for this guy. Goodness gracious me. Dang, his biotics are pretty sick. Let me go to my armor. I need to make sure I've got a good upgrade on it. There we go. And now Garrus. That's cool looking. I like that. This is arguably a little bit better. But it's... No. Garrus, I'm not doing that to you, buddy. We aren't putting you in pink, my man. That would be wrong. Who the heck would put Garrus in pink and white armor? Jeez. Looks like a freaking candy cane. Okay, now Caden, I guess. I don't even know what weapons I use with him. I don't care about him. I can't check them from here. You can toggle the helmet on and off. That's neat. That's pretty cool. I guess Caden uses the assault rifle? What's going on, Jacob? How you doing? How's it going? Let's... Gosh dang it. Oh, shoot. I forgot armor. Duh. Wow, that looks horrific. Nope, this armor's still better. Okay, there we go. I have to dress in all weird yellow. This is slightly better. This is way better. Okay, alright. It looks like the Halo Under Armor. A little bit, yeah. Okay, Ashley. What do we got for you, m'lady? That's actually kind of neat looking. This is a better armor, though, and... That's not as good. Not as good. Definitely not as good. Looks like Ashley's gonna be in red. There we go. Okay, let's check her upgrades. We're gonna use incendiary rounds with her. Don't want to screw with her heat absorption too bad, and she won't be able to fire enough. Alright, I think we're good. Now we can just sell the rest of this crap and get some mucho dinero.
Looking for supplies?
Is it power armor? I mean, it's more classifications of armor. Like there's heavy armor, medium armor, light armor. Ashley, because she's soldier class, she can go up to heavy armor. My character is a vanguard, which means he's part soldier, part biotic, so he can get up to medium.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay, so let's go to sell and sell this stuff. Look at all that money. I'm making so much money. Look at it. Me wants all the money. I need none of this. Plus, we're going to get so much more along the way anyway. Okay.
Looking for supplies?
Now let's see what you actually have.
Let's see what
You bet.
Do you have anything that is comparatively better? Now that sniper rifle actually is pretty dang good, so we are going to buy that. So it doesn't make you physically stronger, it's just basically... Oh no, it does make you stronger. It'll definitely boost your stats, but it's just power armor is not really a word in this. At least not, I mean, it's more just, I was just more going over like the terminology itself. That's a good shotgun, that's a good assault rifle. That looks like pretty good armor. That's a good pistol. That's a good assault rifle. Alright, so about all the strong stuff. Let's go to equipment. Ashley can wear that, and she can use that. This is my shotgun now. And that's my sniper rifle now. Ash, milady. Got you some new armor. Looking fine. And a new assault rifle. Basically a proposal. I don't know what else you'd call it. Caden, you can use that. Bit of an upgraded sniper rifle for Garrus. He's keeping the same. Tally's the same. Pistol for Liara. And we're good. We are all well equipped. Let's go. What's up, Akuma Gaming? How you doing? Been putting out videos like crazy. And your subtotal's going up too, which is also cool. I can't remember, did I actually go here? Yes, this was where I talked to Helena Blake. Alright, let's go to a strenuous system. A strenuous system. Which I'm pretty sure there's a place here that I can land and do a thing. Not sure what the thing is though. Ah, it's a ship. Yeah, I'll be able to land there in a sec. Feast the Salgan system. That's a cool name. The Majesty is a Kowloon-class modulator conveyor of human design. The ship is a derelict. All compartments are exposed to space, and the fusion plant is leaking. The damage is consistent with ship-mounted mass accelerator fire. Captain the Villain. Willem. And this is where I guess I'm gonna find all the stuff related to it. I'll take Tally and we'll take Garrus. I like taking Garrus with me. What the heck? Sorry, I'm just looking at something real quick. I got tagged. That's funny. Sorry, I just saw like this meme that Enzo posted. That was pretty funny. That was funny. I liked that. Speaking of Enzo, Enzo will be on MMM tonight with us. I thought you were done with movie reviews for good. What made you think that? I never said I was done with movie reviews for good. In fact, I emphatically stated that I wasn't done with movie reviews for good. I just needed to figure out a shorter format and upgrade my hardware, which now that I've got a new computer that, by the way, makes editing so much freaking easier. What's up, Cannoli? Now that I've got that sorted, now that I've got a shorter format to work with, I'll be able to put out movie TV stuff a little bit more often. I'm not abandoning the essay format entirely. I'm just going to use it more sparingly. The newer format, which is more, satirical, comedic, I'll be using that a little bit more. Probably will actually end up doing the rest of the Rings of Power like that. Oh my gosh! But yeah, I'm definitely not abandoning movie stuff. Heck no, I love movie stuff. I enjoy that way more than making memes. The meme just took off and I was like, okay, I can't not do this if it's making me money. Of course, now YouTube is throttling that channel. YouTube's starting to suppress the meme channel, so that kind of sucks, but whatever. I'm still gonna work on it. I never said that, though. I never said I'm not gonna do movie reviews. I said I wasn't gonna do live shows, but I never said I wasn't gonna do movie reviews. I've never abandoned it. It's like I never wanted to abandon that channel. Oh, I know why they're doing it. Just kind of sucks that they are. But no, my movie channel is what I actually love. Like, that's the one I love doing. Yeah, the live shows is what it's pretty much I'm done with. But videos, I've been wanting to come back to for a while. I needed inspiration, and I needed a shorter format I could work with, and I think I've landed on one. Now, obviously this video tonight is experimenting with that format. I'm pretty proud of the video, but I'm more looking forward to using that format on shows and movies that'll lend themselves to it a little bit better, because there's part within a violent nature is so little freaking happens in that movie that you're having to find you're having to actually find jokes to tell. Yeah, it's not a live stream. It's a video. It's like 17 minutes. And then I'll be on. I am on a live show now. I'm on MMM. I'm a permanent co-host there now. Dude, if Tesla made like a freaking Mako, I would save up my money to buy a Mass Effect Mako, dude. If they made this a 6-wheeler, didn't even need the gun. You know? Are you looking for pieces of B4? I don't know what that means. Thought that might be a joke. Or the setup to a joke. Yeah, if Tesla made something like this, dude, I'd buy the crap out of it. Star Trek Nemesis. See, that's why I didn't get it. I don't know Star Trek hardly at all. I know so little about Star Trek. I've never watched the TV show. I've seen I guess what we could call the J.J. Abrams trilogy, even though I know he didn't direct all of it. By the way, the J.J. Abrams movies suck. I've seen Star Trek Generations. That was the first Star Trek anything I ever watched. Thought it was okay. Didn't hate it. But and I've seen I have seen the first 2 OG Star Trek movies, Star Trek 1 and Wrath of Khan, which Wrath of Khan is spectacular. I really loved that movie. So even though I haven't watched a lot of it, I have bought the original series, so eventually I will watch it, and as I'll try to get a little bit more into Star Trek as I go. But yeah, right now I know very little about Star Trek. I think I have most of the movies too. Is that a concrete floor on a spaceship? Yeah, I've heard Undiscovered Country is really good. Let's see, I was told to stop being ridiculous and let it go. Let's see, where's our Minerals Marie? Here we are. I know a lot of people are a little down on the original Star Trek movie, and I get why, but I kind of liked it. I was like, okay, it's trying to be a bit 2001, but on the whole, I mean, it's slow as crap, but I actually think the last 30 minutes or so I really liked. Now Wrath of Khan is awesome from start to finish. Wrath of Khan's a great movie. Like, Wrath of Khan's what convinced me, okay, I need to at some point get into Star Trek. The beacon was a gift trap. Oh my goodness. It's a trap! Tell you what, Jacob, if they do manufacture this, if it can boost and jump, oh, I can't wait to get into traffic. 2 is top tier, 3 was okay, 4 is really fun, and took a more comedic route. 5 was weird, but I liked it. Neat. Buried alive, buried alive. Con! But yeah, if Tesla makes this, I want it to be able to do that. That way, if I've got if I'm in a no passing lane, you just oh, there's a car in front. We're like, they're going too slow. Top over them, and boom, making good time. Of course, if you mistime it, then I guess they're a little screwed. But hey, I think it's worth the risk. I think it's worth the risk. That's true. That's true. All right, let's survey our palladium. No uncoded messages on an unsecured channel. I enjoyed all of the pre-J.J. Abrams Star Trek TV series. Yeah, I know a lot of people are like pretty diehard about it. I guess like when I was growing up, I was like really into Star Wars, and Star Trek just seemed kind of comparatively lame. And plus, you know, a lot of people, you know, there was a lot of loyalists regarding, you know, those two properties. You were either a Star Trek fan or a Star Wars fan, and I was like, well, I already know I love Star Wars, so I guess I'm a Star Wars person. But you know, like I said, I saw Generations, and I was like, yeah, this is okay. This is all right. I didn't hate it. It had some issues with it, and probably more than I realized even, but for the most part, I still had a decent time. Alright, blow those guys up. Alright, who's around? First Contact was red. Yeah, I've heard First Contact is great. I've heard Insurrection's terrible. But I don't know. Nemesis, I seem to hear mixed things about, I think. But I know a lot of people are big on Deep Space Nine. I'm usually not a fan of time travel, but I enjoyed it, yeah. Time travel's tricky to get right in movies. It's very tricky. I just assume avoid it as much as possible, but occasionally something comes along that does it well. Tally, you need to switch to your shotgun, miss. Dang, this Merc has got some nasty shields. What the heck? Get down. On top of that, we got freaking Krogans, man. Oh shoot, I shot Garrus. Lots of Krogans, holy crap. Nice shot, Garrus. Booyah. TNG was rough around the edges and went kind of all over the place in terms of tone and plot. Alright, we're going up. Going up! Okay, I was right. Why did they have Tally equipping her assault rifle? She's not even assault rifle. She's not trained with an assault rifle. What the heck? That was dumb. I probably should be doing a little bit more with the pistols, because granted, I kind of like using the sniper rifle, though, even though I'm not technically trained for it, but she's just shooting the ceiling. No, she's a good enough shot. They had her equipping the wrong weapon for some stupid reason. Oh, shoot. And lift! That was awesome. That was kind of great. Uh-oh. Captain Willem! No. His stiff fingers are up tightly around a small data pad. That's my data pad now. What do we got? stuff. Got an aid station. Sorry, I'm just getting a chuckle out of it. Enzo sends some dang funny stuff. That dude kills me. The GG movies. Final Frontier is better than Insurrection and Nemesis. Okay, cool. Oh, there's a locker over there. What do we have in here? Oh, the JJ movies. I mean, I already mentioned them, so let's talk about it. Let's crap on JJ's garbage movies. So here's the funny thing. JJ's movies, I guess because I wasn't all that versed in Star Trek, and because I really wasn't paying that much attention, the first time I watched his first Star Trek movie and Into Darkness, I liked them. I was like, yeah, those are pretty fun. I enjoyed those. And then I watched Beyond and thought it was terrible. Like, Beyond was the first of his movies I actually saw in theaters. And I was like, holy crap, that was awful. Well, not his. It was that other director, but, you know, he started it. But then I started to watch, like, the OG Star Trek movies, and I was like, wow, these are so much better. And then I went back to JJ's two movies, and I was like, ooh, these don't hold up. Like, they actually get a lot worse on rewatch. Holy crap. Yep. But that's kind of what JJ does. That's sort of his MO, is he baits you with nostalgia, but he has no actual talent of his own. People throw around that term hack. He fits that definition, like, remarkably well. I really don't know what else to call him. He is Hollywood's biggest hack, and I honestly think a lot of what we're seeing in movies today is influenced by him. I really think a lot of what we see with the way nostalgia is overused, with the way member berries are constantly thrown on, the way plots don't make any sense. I think JJ, I think the Me Too movement actually got a lot of his people installed into a lot of places in Hollywood. He's honestly been one of Hollywood's worst influences. My parents loved Lost. I thought it just meandered. I like Lost. I think the first two seasons of Lost the first season in particular, Lost, I actually really like a lot. And there's a lot in the other seasons that I do enjoy, but it's one of those shows that, you know, I haven't rewatched it in so freaking long, and I think if I were to go back to it, I might hate it. So I'm fine just leaving that out in the ether and not watching it again, because I was like, I mean, doesn't mean I'll never rewatch it, but I have no inclination to. Because I know the second time I watched it, I went from kind of liking the ending to being like, yeah, the ending does kind of suck. But I have a feeling I would like it significantly less if I went back to it. Because it's doing the whole mystery box thing. Like, really the only movie that JJ ever did that isn't terrible is Mission Impossible 3, and that movie has plenty of problems.
That's far enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Something wrong, officer?
Better hope there isn't.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
Exactly, yeah.
Maiko Matsuo, Atlantis
Like,
Control
I think
Systems.
Zach is probably less talented than JJ, but I think JJ's movies are arguably worse, oddly enough.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
And he definitely has a much worse influence. Like,
We will need to confirm that.
I feel like the weird thing is I feel like most people are kind of on to JJ, and I do think most people are on to Snyder, but Snyder has like the weirdest followers. Like his shills are bizarre. I do not get them.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock.
We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons.
JJ's nose is a penis. Change my
Captain Matsuo, stand
Super 8
down.
was meh. Yeah, at best. I saw it once and I was like Super 8 is honestly one of the most forgettable movies I've ever seen. I really
Confirmed our
don't remember
identity. Spectres are authorized
much
to
about
carry
it at
weapons
all,
here,
and I
Captain.
forgot
You may
most of
proceed,
it
Spectre.
within a week.
I hope the rest
Like,
of
I didn't
the
outright hate it,
confrontational.
but
Palestinian
I don't remember it
upstairs.
at all, really. I know a special Snyder fan. We all do, Cannoli. We all do. That guy has, I think that special Snyder fan, he has a degree in Zachonomics, a BA, if you will, in Zachonomics.
Weapon protectors, don't mind the violence. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an sorry lawyer.
I haven't liked any of the DC movies except Wonder Woman, and the reveal at the end was terrible. And then Steve just kills himself for no reason. Well, and because here's the other thing, though. Okay, so I liked Wonder Woman the first time I watched it. That movie is miserable on rewatch.
Understood. Can we go?
Like,
in?
once you're familiar with it after the first watch, you're like, okay, yeah, that was a fun time. Then you actually watch it with a bit of a scrutinizing eye. It's like, holy crap, it falls apart completely.
No.
Like, it's
I trust
kind of terrible, to be honest.
Thank you, Shepard.
The only DC movie I think is decent is The Suicide Squad, the one that James Gunn did. Now, its plot is pretty bad still, but what saves The Suicide Squad is it has some pretty strong character work. Like, I actually think the character writing in that movie is pretty
the
good.
galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development.
Like the action scene, Wonder Woman as a character, that's about it. Yeah, I mean, I like the idea behind it. And there are some action scenes that look cool, but gosh, when you examine kind of the logistics of how a lot of that action occurs, and when you actually pay attention to Gal Gadot's performance, like, her performance is terrible. Her performance is kind of laughable. Like, that poor girl cannot act. I mean, she's gorgeous. I mean, she looks great. I think that's part of what's distracting is she looks so dang good. But holy crap, her acting's bad. The weird thing is I think what threw people off is I don't think she's bad in Batman v Superman. She's actually, performance-wise, she's okay in that. Like, she's all right in that. But
You are the Spectre.
when you
that
actually
gives
have
all
her
handshake.
carrying the movie, it's like, ooh, that's pretty rough.
This one has a burden that you can ease.
I agree. I'm totally
If an
sick of Harley Quinn. I think she's easily the worst thing about the Suicide Squad, but just about everyone else in that movie's pretty strong. Like, I think John Cena, oddly, is really good as Peacemaker. Idris Elba's great in it. Really, just about every character is pretty dang awesome in the Suicide Squad. I liked it a lot for that reason.
That is not inaccurate.
I mean, the movie itself at best is like maybe a 4 or a 5, but it's a good 4 or 5 because of the characters.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
She's even more wooden in the Justice League.
This
Oh, yeah,
one
definitely.
Must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port. I want to know where this package is.
But there's
This
so
one's
many
customer
issues with
prefers
Justice
to
League, though.
remain anonymous. I'd be stupid to do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies. Your words are not unreasonable.
But yeah, it's...
The customer is the Krogan called Inamorta.
Wonder Woman's pretty terrible, though.
That one is a bounty hunter of some
And let's not even go to...
and quick to anger.
Is that...
You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
Not quite. But...
I have no problem with that. This one humbly thanks the
But yeah, it's... put it this way, this thing is clearly something that I think some Japanese fans of Mass Effect probably really appreciate.
Please do not
Yeah, they're called the
mention this to
Hanar.
Administrator Analeas. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might... Could I buy something now? Is there anything in particular
A giant
the
fun
Spectre is
button.
looking for?
Okay. There's some pretty good stuff. Let's see, 42, 168, 112. That's some beastly armor there. We're buying that. That's definitely better armor for Rex, so buying that.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the... Of course.
Jar Jar Abrams also had a hand in ruining... Well, he had a huge hand in ruining Star Wars. Dude had a big hand in that. Okay. And Rex. What am I? Why am I not on the equipment thing? What an idiot. What an idiot. Alright. Let's give her... Oh, I'm sorry, Rex. But them's the breaks. That's how you get stronger. Look at this poor guy. Oh, Rex, what did they do to you? I can't leave him in that. That's horrible. Sorry, you're less protected. Oh, wait, what am I? I'm messing with my armor. Holy freaking crap. That looks so awful. It's fine. You'll live. You'll go back to looking like a yellow popsicle. I'm not having you parading around in white and pink like a big gay baby. What the heck is that? Why would they give him that armor? Not cool, game. Not cool. Rex is like, wait a minute, I was better protected in the other stuff, and I just tossed the armor out into space. It's like, no, no, no. We're not doing that. Yeah, exactly. That's his Christmas story armor. Speaking of movies, speaking of A Christmas Story, so I rewatched A Christmas Story this past Christmas around that time for like the first time in a while. Like I had not watched, I saw A Christmas Story when I was young. I never was particularly enamored with it like some people were. And I rewatched it this Christmas. It's like, okay, well, maybe I should just get back on board with it since everybody loves it. See what the big hubbub's about. I don't get it. I don't get what the big deal with that movie is. I really don't. It's fine. I was like, okay, I had a decent time with it, but all this talk I always hear about people are like, oh, we got to rewatch A Christmas Story. It's so good. And I'm like, I don't even know if I wouldn't even put it in my top 10 for Christmas movies. I was just like, okay.
Inspector, have you brought the package?
I didn't get much out of the narration. I was just like, okay. It just didn't do much for me.
Has done a great service for this one.
Some of it was funny. I mean, I didn't dislike it. I was just like,
Thanks you.
Okay. I don't know if I'll ever watch it again, to be perfectly honest.
Would you have had any?
This one could wait.
That's thoughtful.
This one is glad. This one awaits your return.
Wait, awaits my return. Okay, that's Annalise. Hangs over Lake Michigan to this day. Hello, Gianna.
How can I help you?
Tell me about the companies that work on Novaria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence.
I'm gonna have to pause for about 30 seconds here.
Our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
So I'm gonna turn my air conditioning on. It's starting to get kind of warm.
They're a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their
The love letter to the teacher. I would never leave my room again.
Your guards work for
The
ERCF.
executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
I'd like to speak to Annalise.
One moment, please. Mr. Annalise.
Yes, what?
It's 98 here. Feels like 104. I don't know what the actual temperature is here right now. It's probably like in the 80s or 90s right now. It's not too terrible. It's like 90 right now. Pretty typical for the month of August.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
I see you look...
Exactly, Cannoli.
Only a fool enters negotiation without
Hey,
knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy.
Come like
Only
fall,
cooperation
winter, if
is
you were
warranted
over
by
here,
Business
you'd
is
be the
coming
wimp.
into a world of second-guessing of galactic law.
I gotta take the
Are you telling
dog
me
out.
You have no safety protocols?
Now, when you say take it
Don't be
out,
ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions
Do you
against
mean
loss
like-
of life and material?
like
Project leads have
taking
the
on a
final
walk?
say here, not
or you
nuts
mean like
politicians.
they broke the rules and that's it? Weather here has been horrible for the last 3 years. I get cold at 68 degrees.
I've heard an Asari matriarch...
Dang, Cannoli. That's my like.
Nezia?
That's
arrived a few
I
days
love
ago,
68
accompanied by a
degrees is
personal escort.
near optimal as far as I'm concerned.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Shepard, I am sure that there are other people here who could help us.
What did you mean by personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of their person, mainly Asari commandos.
You let Asari who can kill you with their brains run around, but give us flack about guns?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid...
When it's 100 plus for
taking-
5 months, he'd be cold too, and there's a 40-50 degrees swing in fall and winter.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapon screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
Best voice actor in the entire game, right?
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor.
Excuse me, his what?
Executor. Saren is a major
I
ship.
mean, honestly, I kind of think this voice actor's pretty good.
Elysia is authorized to act in his name.
He's pretty good.
She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's
Bone any? Well, no, I take that back. I was gonna say I rejected one, which I did, but I was gonna leave it at that. But actually, I forgot. Yes, I have vexed.
I have no more
already
questions at this
one.
time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Oh no, I agree. Why I think this voice actor's great. But yeah, I forgot. There's the Asari consort back in the early part of the game. And
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
he's
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar.
they're humanoid, Vex. I mean,
You said Mr. Analeas.
they're just blue, you know?
You said I should
See,
talk to
look,
Laura
you got
Key.
blue lady over here. She's a romance option. I said no to her. It wasn't. I'm not getting in anything long term.
He spends his days at the hotel since his office.
He just
closed.
dabbled a bit.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Racist. Well, yeah. Hey, and the good thing about Mass Effect is racism is like, at least it's you can be more literal with it because it's not just like human on human. That's more just like ethnic bias. In this game, it's actual racism if you hate aliens. It's like legit racism. Mass Effect 2, it's even better though, because you meet some of the like really bad aliens in those games. Most of the aliens in this are actually pretty cool. Exactly, this is proper racist. Mass Effect does racism right. Real world just does it white. I'm doing well. You know, got my video coming out later, which I'm, you know, happy about that. And we got our stream. I'm more hoping you're feeling better because I know you've been sick.
Hotel bar. He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Raphael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity.
She just called me Dullstone.
You are here to investigate his
Oh, thank you, Vex. I appreciate that.
That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could.
What are we thinking of this chick's dress? Canadian AIDS are no joke.
I don't know anything about binary.
That's maybe the one good thing about the killer in a violent nature. Is he is, and I point this out, you know, he's very devoted to reducing the Canadian population. So there is that.
Much of BH's work.
That's a fugly dress. I agree.
There are rumors that the
Doesn't look great.
has flown in Asari biotics.
I'm hacking away and just tired, not looking forward to work tomorrow. Yeah, I imagine.
You will present yourself as
And Whitey's cooking hash browns. Nice.
Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
I have to say, because, you know, the chat pops up on my TV, just seeing like the random avatars in the bottom corner of my TV, sometimes it's kind of funny. Especially with Vex's avatar. Just like the wide-eyed, like, yeah, That just popping into the corner of my TV is just kind of funny.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent.
And of course, Whitey's with his
Here's the
sunglasses.
device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or
She's already our new face back on there. I purposely made this my YouTube avatar to mess with people. Oh, I figure that much. That's why when I remember when you first put it on there, I was like, I love that. Yeah, as much as I like the funny face that Vex has been using lately, Whitey, I kind of think the one she's got now is too good to leave anytime soon.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, if you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Okay, so if he rubs his head, press him. I'll update it when my face sags more.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation. I've never heard a government accused of good business sense.
That's
First,
true.
boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. You can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of element zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
Vex promised feet pics covered in maple syrup if I hit 1K subs. That's dedication. I agree. Let's see. I need to press him on this, so...
Are you sure that's the best price you can offer?
Absolutely. That's the standard rate. Of course, if the government moves forward with this on an official level, there might be some additional discounts. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Averia, some not entirely.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals.
Mr. Vargas, I'm interested in binary helix because we got tired of non-binary helix.
I suppose. My apologies. The manner is rather informal for a businessman.
I'm sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take. Thank you for your time.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to your visits to the Citadel.
Alright, let's talk to a weird dress chick.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Only 500. All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more, since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
Put a video of them getting sauced. What about they, them helix? Exactly. What's up with this binary helix bullcrap? I mean, granted, it makes total sense that they'd be called that since, you know, it's, you know, double helix, binary helix. I mean, it makes sense, but... Wow. Is that Michael Cera?
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can old Turian like me possibly...
Hello, Mrs. Whitey. It is I, indeed.
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of Red.
Hey!
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office.
Analaeus? What kind of name is that?
I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
Why didn't Analaeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
You have a plan?
I do.
Kind of likes the back door in conversations, exactly.
Expression. Fly in the lotion.
It's like, sorry, Analaeus. I didn't go for all those backdoor shenanigans. Sure, I'm flattered. Maybe even a little curious. But the answer is no.
He's paying you under the table.
That might be my favorite Simpsons line of all time.
If I have to kill the guards, I'm afraid I can't help you. There's still the law around here.
True enough. Though I hasten to point out that Ms. Matsuo disapproves of outside contracting.
It's definitely from my favorite Simpsons episode of all time. But yeah, I love that. When Roman reaches 500, Beard is supposed to go topless. That's what we should start doing. YouTube milestones. Celebrating with fetishes, exactly. I can do some pumpkin-y stuff, I'm sure. Alright, later, Vex. Get well.
What sort of offer?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to.
Wow, that was aggressive. What sort of offer do they make you? It's like, jeez, calm down, man.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to
I know, like, what I'll do. Like, when I hit 10,000, I'll, like, pour whipped cream all over the pumpkin. And it'll be, like, really... It'll, like, feed, like, the really raw pumpkin pie fetish. There you go. I mean, that's about all I can do, really.
Beat it.
Exactly. Exactly, Poosh. That's the episode. Wait a minute. Is he coming on to me? It's like, oh my gosh, he is coming on to me. I love that episode so much. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's something. I know it's the one where like Homer becomes the Union president. I think it's in season 4, like Last Exit Springfield or something like that. Oh, that episode cracks me up. It's so funny. But yeah, right. He says all that, and then that's when Homer delivers that line. He's like, "Sorry, Mr. Burns, I don't go for those backdoor shenanigans." It's before they started taking sides politically. Yeah, but it was back when The Simpsons was actually a really, really funny show. Simpsons, like, first, like, I don't know, 8 to 10 seasons are really good. Like, really great, even. But yeah, then they, started... First, it kind of started when they ran out of jokes, and then I guess to keep themselves afloat, they just started taking sides politically. It's like, oh, Shepard runs like a girl. Yeah, it's Gaming and running always looks a little funny at times. Hang on, am I going the right way? What the heck? I don't think I'm even going the right way. Yeah, this is not the way. This is not what I do. I gotta raid that office. But actually, before I do that, give me just a sec. I'm gonna turn the air on because your boy's getting a little warm, so 1 sec. Okay, we're back. Yeah, last act of Springfield, he becomes union president. Exactly. Precisely. It's what I said, man. Yeah. Love that episode, it's so funny. It's also famous for so long dental plan. Lisa needs braces. Dental plan. Lisa needs braces. Oh yeah, that whole episode start to finish is just absolute gold. How many times do you brush your teeth? 3 times a day, sir. Why must you turn my office into a house of lies? I'm sorry, I don't brush. I don't brush. Let's kill everyone in the cafe. You're just like, Shepard, you need to chill, dude. Lisa plays classical gas, yeah. Exactly. Let's see, I know you can hack this stuff, but you don't necessarily need to.
I said beat it.
I was watching, Mr. Birds on like a fire truck ladder burst through a wall in Bart's room. Then my local Fox channel changed the news that Chris Farley died. Aw, that sucks. But they basically killed Chris. Oh. No. I'm trying to remember which way I'm supposed to go. Let's see. Might be in here. Nope, not there. Okay, it might be this. I might just be, I need to go to that elevator. The Synthetic Insights. I think that actually is it. I was just going to the wrong elevator. Okay, so you are supposed to head towards the garage, I guess, then. Yep, synthetic insights, that's what it says. Okay, yeah, so that's the way to the walkway. Small sound synthetic insights, very close. Gore's white noise ASMR fan.
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be in military tech. Except for my Eagles people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. What can I do for you today?
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analeas, the manager.
Maybe you could let me borrow.
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral.
You seem like you have.
There's a problem.
What do you do here?
Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the show.
What was that about synthetic?
Scuttlebutt says Lord Keane was on the tank. Analeas shut down SI's offices. Quietly. So no off, no lawyer. You need anything? I'll
be. It's closed. That's weird.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I'm on Citadel business.
Okay, so I guess we just cleared out through here.
If you want to enter the garage, you need authorization from Mr. Analeas.
I guess not. Well, boo. Can you eat any of the aliens? No, I don't think you can. I don't think you should. Why would you want to eat them? That's weird. You need a pass. Okay, I spoke to him. There's evidence, and he wants your help recovering it from the hired goons. That's what I'm trying to do. What is that really ugly one? A Krogan? I talking about the really big one? Yeah, the really big one behind me is a Krogan. I might need to talk to Gianna. Let me talk to her. He looks... Him? He looks like a chicken? This is a Krogan right here. If anything, he's a little more toad-like. The guy I just spoke to is Turian.
You said I should talk to Lord Keane.
Mr. Analeas, Keane spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
I've taken up enough.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
It could be that my tech... I might need to switch squad members. So I have some tech skill to help me break in. And then I can switch back to Liara after the fact. I'm not eating him. He's huge. Krogan are tough. I don't want to eat them. Dry brine is ace. I do like dry brining. It's pretty good. Eat him. I mean, the most edible looking alien species probably is the Hanar. So if anything, you should probably eat them.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination.
Decontamination in progress.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard.
Alright, we'll take Tally. Hopefully she's enough of a tech expert
Equalizing interior pressure.
by herself.
Exterior
Maybe we can
atmosphere.
get that stuff in the office.
The commanding officer
Watch, it'll probably be
is
something
assured
stupid like I just didn't expand the didn't do enough of the dialogue with Laura Keene. It'll probably be something stupid like that, but whatever. Whatever. Oh my gosh. I mean, you're free to think I made that joke. I was more just saying they looked the most edible because they're kind of squid-like, and you can eat squid, but yeah. Yes, Spoosh. They're the cooter people. That should be their nickname. I just now want to hear Shepard's voice actor going, "You're one of the cooter people, right?" That'd be awesome. Does Shepard keep those girls in his pockets? Just appear when he got on the elevator? Where else would I keep them? But no, you enter your ship, then you exit it. It's basically like you commanding your squad mates, like, hey, come with me. I think that's the way to do it, Whitey. Alright.
Back again. What can this old Turian do for you? Did you see this? She caused quite a stir. You know what? She claimed to be Saren's assistant. Commander. Saren, and why is it so?
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
Yeah, they do.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions.
I need to get up to peak 15.
Indeed. That might
Ministry.
Not surprising. Of course, all the managers have access as well.
I should let you go.
Let me go.
What is the point of this little room? Sounds like a plan to me. Okay, there we go. All right, got that. Yep. I probably could have just shot this. Now that I'm looking at it, I probably could have just blown it up. That's because I was thinking, what's the workaround if you're not a tech person in this game? I mean, obviously you can run back and you can get somebody who is a tech expert, and that increases your ability in that regard. But I'm like, what if you didn't want to? Probably can just shoot it and disable it. That's my guess. So I probably should have just done that. Probably should have just taken my shotgun to it and blown it up. Okay, now we can head into Synthetic Insights. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. What do you mean it's temporarily closed? I thought I disabled the security. That's what it said.
What can I do for you today?
What was that about synthetic?
Scuttlebutt says Lord King. You need anything?
Hang on. I'm not worried about that right now. I'm not worried about that right now. Oh, wait, did I download files I need to give them to him already? Hang on. BioWare, you really should have thought out the running aspect of this game way more. Shepard should not be out of breath after 2 seconds of running. He's a Spectre, for crying out loud. He should be able to run for a while. And every time he runs, he's just like, oh my gosh.
How can I help you?
Alright.
Said I should talk to
Mr. M. Keen spends his
I think she,
days at
like-
the hotels. Not at all, Spectre. This is my job.
She comes up later.
I'm in the middle of 9 things, all of them annoying. What do you want?
He's such a dick. I received 9 urgent messages while you dithered about. It's like, man, what is your deal? So is there shit? Sometimes you can go pretty lengthy stretches without shooting. Like now. It's like, nah, the guns are just there for show. It's just for the fun of it, you know?
Back again. I've been thinking over your difficulties with Analyus.
Indeed.
So if I help
Yes. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will.
you have a plan.
I do. Violence. He's paying.
I was right.
Miss Mansour is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get
I needed to talk to him more.
Oh, and
My
don't
gosh.
take bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
I just needed to go more on the dialogue. I thought I had chosen all the right options. Blue chick reminds me of the tree lady from Farscape. Never seen Farscape myself. Never watched it. Don't worry, Bush. We're gonna start shooting stuff here in just a sec. All these people are like, why do you keep pulling your gun? It's like, well, you know, I'm gonna have to here in a sec. Working on my shotgun quick draw. There we go. Now we can go kill stuff. I need to revisit it. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people speak highly of that, and the other one I want to watch is what's it called, Babylon 5.
Freeze! Anshan security. This office is sealed.
Lauren Keene gave me a pass in.
Keen, are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Analyus is paying you to shake
Yeah,
this
I've heard Farscape's pretty good.
Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keen. Analyus has a Baron up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Alright, now let's kill stuff. Oh, he already died. Oh shoot. I'm overheated right now. Really? Everyone up here is dead? No. Okay. Dang! Disintegrated him. Yeah, Babylon 5 is really good. The spaceship scenes are a little dated, but it's still good. Yeah. Alright, got the evidence, so we're good there. Don't worry, Whitey. Those aren't video games. Those are shows. Those are just things to watch. Those won't interrupt.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra State, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
You look at this chick's haircut. You already know we're gonna have to kill this girl.
You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You were here off-duty breaking the law for bribe money. You expect us to feel bad for stopping you?
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't even know.
Space Karen, exactly. Whoa, whoa, dropping chairs and everything. Very Karenish. I'm pretty sure it is Karenish. I need to speak to your space manager. I love this ammo. It's literally disintegrating my foes. It's how it should be. Leaves no evidence. It's like we heard gunfire out there. Do you see any people? That's what I thought. We're like in Commando at the end where he's like, "Do you leave anything for us?" And he's like, "Just bodies." I can say it's like just ashes. So like, even cooler. Alright. There we go. Ba-da-bum-ba. Pretty sure that's everything. Dang, some light Colossus Turian armor. That's what I bought for Garrus. So that's pretty cool. If I'm remembering the Colossus armor correctly, it looks good too. I'm just gonna stand here looking at them awkwardly.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Kane. I'll be waiting.
Is she propositioning me? I like it. Miss Gianna Parasini. I'll help you if you let me see your Parasinis. Alright, where's the lady?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Analaeus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months.
I know all about his backdoor shenanigans.
His evidence, this planet could run profitably again.
I thought corruption was the rule on Novaria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analaeus is driving customers away.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Analaeus' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
You work for Analaeus. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Analaeus' guilt in one package.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, the automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
How can I get to Peak 15?
She had robots in those crates.
So you have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you to the garage.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
Alright, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Lord Keen, will you play with balls? A lady would like to know.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analaeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analaeus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board was already investigating Analaeus. They're concerned about the worm in their own fruit.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Okay. Okay, let's head on in here. Ba-da-da-da-da. Do-do-do.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
camera wobble when you run. Kind of cool. Yeah.
I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get him.
To the space anus people.
Shepard, I demand you place this bitch under arrest.
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Alright, my fellow space anus people. Let's go. Quick, down that guy. It would be kind of funny if you could just open fire in random places. Freak everyone out. Like, oh my gosh! Alright, heading on up. I think I could talk to
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
I have to go.
You need anything?
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Lutz Valley.
Alright, there's some robots in here. Let's get shooting.
Where are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Yeah. You expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses.
Exactly. It's Space Morbin time.
There are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Alright. As Whitey said, it is Space Morbin time. We can just say those are like fireworks. Get some upgrades, see if there's anything else around. Not seeing that there. That's why I can't stream games like this. I call everything space this and that. Gotta go take a space piss. I don't know, Whitey. I kind of think that's precisely why you should stream games like this. That's a niche I think the whole world could get behind. The heck? I'm stuck. What the heck? That was a little goofy. You can see your space boobs. Yeah, see, Whitey, you're not selling me on the notion of should not. I mean, I'm more and more thinking this is right up your alley. Alright. Let's go! I mean, for crying out loud, I mean, yeah, Space Batman. They call Ashley's character, they often call her space racist, so I mean, it's like, plenty of people use that. I think that's the best way to go about it. If there's a safe space in space, is it just safe space? Or is it space safe space? To me, that's the real question. Oh yeah. It kind of does. Between Shepard and Master Chief, I kind of feel like Shepard got the better ride. Yeah. I don't disagree. I kind of like the look of the Mako more than the Warthog. In your safe space, everyone can hear you scream. Ooh, a locked crate. Okay. How good is that armor I just picked up? Duelist. Titan's decent, but not good enough. Oh, I wanted to see Whitey's Comet. I thought that was going to be pretty funny. Why don't I see it? That's weird. They filtered out Whitey's Comet. What the heck? Did he say a naughty word or something? I just briefly caught out of the corner of my eye something like on this episode of Unani something. I was like, what? I was like, I want to read this. No, don't say it. Boo. Alright. Hope nobody's tailgating me. I would have gotten killed just there. Any more guns? Not that I'm seeing. That doesn't mean they're not there, though. It just means they're elsewhere. So, actually, technically, I guess then does mean they're not there. There we go. Where's the Iron Giant to stop those missiles? Alright, I think the other gun is on the other side of the mountain. Ah, missed. Alright, I think whatever's in there is on the other side of the door. There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. That's where we run into another edible species. This actually might really be the most edible species. Here in a sec. That's a Geth Juggernaut. It's a Krogan. On the ground with you. Alright. One more Krogan. That was close.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
I hope you're able to make the premiere too, Whitey. 'Cause that's in 50 minutes, I think. Yeah. 50 minutes. Yeah, no problem. Get your food on. Word. Word. Alright, let's see what we got, what we got. Those are the same. That's actually pretty good. Space notifications on. Exactly. Okay, that's pretty good. About tally. See ya, Whitey. Okay, we're good. I want to make sure that I've done everything I can in this little area. Yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of the intention behind them Jacob, is that they're the alien species that everyone is supposed to be attracted to. You know, they're all female. It's an all-female species, so it's definitely that's the goal. Is to be like, oh, look at this. It's a species of hot blue alien women. Isn't that neat? They're basically supposed to be like the longest lived. They're supposed to be, I think, the longest lived alien species in the game too. So they've got the most knowledge and whatnot. And I think they have some pretty interesting story twists with this little group come the third game, which I really thought was cool, because they're pretty much supposed to be the most advanced of all the species, which the natural inclination might be, oh, so it's being like super feminist because they're all women, yada yada, but it's like, wait till you see where it goes. Then you find out how that came to be. But but in all honesty, they never even try to thrust that stuff into this game anyway, which I like. It's one of the things I like, is like I would be worried about an adaptation going like super woke with this series, because you easily could, but I don't think the game does that at all. I think the game balances all of its stuff really well for the most part. Oh, okay, I got it. Ah, got your legs.
What was that? Atoms. Wind. This place is in bad shape.
Oh my gosh! Who's in the mood for some crawfish? These things hit really hard too, you gotta be careful with them. They hit hard and they poison you.
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
It's aliens. They're coming up through the vents. It's a bug hunt. All right. There's our Metagil. Oh no! Even got their little face huggers. the AI core appears inoperational, you can attempt to manually configure the databanks. Use OmniGel to repair the damaged systems. We're gonna do it manually. Let's try it manually. Memory core 1 damage. Transfer module stack to core 2 or 3 to reactivate. Nice.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond.
Have I seen Firefly? Yes. I really love Firefly. Firefly is really cool. And Serenity's awesome.
Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems.
It's funny is I actually only watched that like sort of recently, like within the last couple of years. But yeah, I loved it. I thought it was really cool.
This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled.
The episode train job. The Alliance troops are wearing the armor from Starship Troopers. Ah, cool.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep. Nice.
What do I need to do to get the power back up?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
I need instructions on how.
Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger report complete. Do you have an additional system status?
What are the landlines? Why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframe. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
How do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
That's all I need.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor
Alright, we'll go up here first. I think after I already repair this,
manual restart required.
that'll pretty much be it. And I'll go ahead and close the stream after that. And we'll finish up the rest of Novaria. And probably some other stuff tomorrow. But yeah, videos premiering in a little less than 40 minutes, so that'll be fun. Uh-oh.
Restart
got those.
Online. How may I assist you?
That's all I need.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Exactly. It's crawfish boiling time. There we go.
User alert. Main reactor shut. Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander.
Alright, that's one part of the repair done. Might run into some resistance out here.
User alert.
Yep.
Main reactor shut.
Wait, isn't this only Gords? It is. This is only Gords. But I mean, if you're a monthly subscriber, you'll see all of this still, except all of the characters will be replaced by naked pumpkins. It's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. Just saying.
Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment.
How many pumpkins? I mean, right here is 3. But as you enter into the ship, it's a whole. It's you can see the whole patch. And I mean that both literally and euphemistically. So, giddy up. Oh, that's what's killing me. Is that guy up there?
Main reactor shut down in accordance
Oh,
with
jeez.
emergency procedures.
There we go.
Restart required.
Lots of those guys. Fuel lines are fixed. We are repaired. Let's go up here. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Da-da-dee. Alright, heading down. Just about time to wrap it up. It's done. Now we can go here.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Sent me a pic on X. I'm looking forward to it. Uh-oh. Suck on that, nerds.
Online, connected to subsidiary facilities.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific...
Give me a status report on the hot lab.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have...
Give me an overview of this.
The hot labs isolate dangerous biological or cybernetic contaminants during...
Shepard is a psycho. I know, it's awesome.
You have no idea what's going on inside.
I'm afraid not. My last log entry is shortly after the Stage 2 containment alert was sounded.
Give me a status report.
I am sorry. The network connections to
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require...
Oh, she hiding stuff.
Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
What's the status of Rift
Rift
Station?
Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants.
Staff is alive there?
Yes, though the number of personnel is below the official staff count. Emergency It would also appear that there are several employees...
That's all I need.
Very well, Commander.
It's Cortana's evil stepsister? Yeah. Oh, snap. Well, this one... Holy moly. Those VIs aren't exactly sentient, so... A little different from Cortana, but still... She hiding stuff. Though it's programming, so... I guess we can forgive her. It's fine. Alright, I wanted to make sure I've killed all the enemies before I get on to the tram. Well, that's gonna wrap it up, ladies and James. We're gonna stop right here. But yeah, make sure you head over to the main channel for my poorly explained In a Violent Nature review, which premieres in a little under 30 minutes. And then MMM tonight, 9 o'clock, talking the Iron Giant. Should be a lot of fun. As for this channel, I will be back tomorrow with some more Mass Effect. We'll wrap up Novaria, do a couple other things. Might even do the Asteroid DLC, which I think is actually pretty cool. But yeah, that'll do it. I will see you all in just a little bit on other channels. As for here, until next time, good night, God bless, and Godspeed.